Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let's get started. Bitcoin briefly reclaimed $80,000, spot Bitcoin ETFs pulled in nearly $2 billion in April, and Morgan Stanley's Bitcoin product attracted over $100 million in just 6 days. Bitcoin touched $80,529 early this morning for the first time since late January before pulling back to around $78,800. The move triggered over $300 million in short liquidations. Spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded nearly $2 billion in April inflows, the strongest month since October 2025, bringing cumulative inflows since launch to nearly $59 billion. Veteran commodities trader Peter Brandt is projecting Bitcoin could reach $250,000 by late 2029, but only after a prolonged bottoming phase extending through September or October this year. Brandt's forecast follows Bitcoin's 4-year halving cycle, which historically sees bull markets peak 16 to 18 months after a halving. Following this pattern, the current bear market should bottom around October, with a new uptrend beginning that could reach $250,000 by late 2029. Morgan Stanley made headlines with its MSBT Bitcoin product, which pulled in over $100 million in the first 6 days entirely through self-directed client channels. Amy Oldenburg noted that 80% of ETP exposure on Morgan Stanley's wealth platform comes from self-directed trading, highlighting a significant gap between advisor offerings and client appetite. The firm formally recommends a 2 to 4% Bitcoin allocation, but advisor adoption remains slow. Wall Street is experiencing a massive risk-on capital rotation that could benefit Bitcoin. Global equity funds absorbed $118 billion over 4 consecutive weeks, while money market funds experienced a record $173 billion weekly outflow in mid-April. This combined $292 billion shift represents a significant move toward riskier assets. Meanwhile, XRP pushed above $1.40 with strong volume, breaking through key resistance levels. Dogecoin surged 4% to around 11 cents. Leading gains among major cryptocurrencies. Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, paused its weekly Bitcoin purchases ahead of its first quarter earnings report scheduled for Tuesday. The company currently holds approximately 818,000 Bitcoin, representing nearly 4% of Bitcoin's total supply. On the quantum computing front, new analysis suggests Satoshi Nakamoto's approximately 1.1 million Bitcoin spread across roughly 22,000 separate addresses may actually make quantum attacks more difficult than previously assumed. Researcher Alex Thorne highlighted that the distributed nature means a quantum computer would need to crack thousands of individual addresses rather than targeting one massive vault. That's a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you're feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready.